the Facebook goes. And
Hola,
hey,
amigos.
everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I just,
turn on the chat.
huh? Yeah, chat's on. Welcome, PG, Corey, Black Sheep Society,
Corey's
Chad.
You have more people waiting pre-show than the reseller therapy had the whole show.
Oh, wow. Well, we'll get that built up, Corey. Not a problem.
Welcome in, Janet.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that's Janet.
I was trying to go live on Facebook. It doesn't look like we went live on Facebook. So, okay.
Hi, Lisa.
Lisa.
Keep doing the rest of your welcomes.
Yes.
It's Lisa.
Thank
Lisa
you. Brad,
Doreen.
how's it going, Brad?
Pretty good. Just working. What
Hey,
are you doing?
I look like I'm on the farm today for real.
Yep.
Got
Getting
my
ready to play ya.
You look like my grandpa.
Yeah, I've been out cutting grass this morning. I got up real early and went and cut grass, bush hogs and stuff.
I tell you,
I mean,
you
not
look like
bush hog, but I might as well bush hog. But
I said you look like my grandpa. My grandpa wore those. Only the big difference between you and my grandpa is my grandpa wore the striped ones. The ones with the little pin stripes down them.
Oh, I need to find some of them.
They use. Do you guys know what Baumgars is?
No.
No.
Brad's on
Baumgars
vacation, Corey.
It's kind of like a Tractor Supply.
Oh.
So
to me, you look like one of those Nashville musicians.
Oh yeah, Corey. Brad, where are you?
The kind that plays the dulcimer.
Where are you? Oh my gosh, man! You watched that video.
he has to watch what he says because Brad is at church. He cannot be naughty today.
So you have to watch what you say too.
It's just a building.
Oh, I'm not at church
because it comes over the speaker inside the church.
No, it doesn't. It goes into his headphones in his head.
Oh, okay, it's in his head. Okay. All right.
Are you, Brad?
Are you allowed to do a fake prayer inside the real church, Brad?
I'm still gonna do a fake prayer. I can't call it real.
What are you doing?
He always does fake prayers here.
I'm trying,
what are you?
So I've got my my camera here at the church. I just brought it with me, but it's got some kind of like weird latency in the blurriness.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that the one when you blow on and
so you're just slow?
Yeah, well, the USB port on this machine is much stronger, so I can't even really hit it.
You know, you can replace those USB ports, right?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, we got Sandy in the house too.
Hello, Sandy.
Sandy, Ready Steady Sells. I don't know if I've ever seen her name before.
I don't think it is. God has a good sense of humor.
He does.
That's for sure.
He does, or he would not have given us Brad.
He had a really good sense of humor when he made me. I tell you that.
Okay, I have to make a comment. Nobody has said anything yet.
About you got a haircut?
No. Look under my name.
Oh, you better get rid of that. Golly.
I have a shirt that says that too, that I wore for our redneck days.
Yeah.
I never. Leroy comes on and he usually has something, kind of smart alecky with his name, but I don't ever notice until it's like
This is the first time I've ever noticed it pop up below my name, so I was like, I'm gonna take advantage today.
Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah, hey, I want to go ahead and there's 11 people in here. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way.
Holy cow!
So look,
y'all brace yourselves. Chris is getting ready to rant.
I got to Lag. I don't know who Lag is, but it is a Barbie hoodie. Join the hoodie crowd for the Barbie.
Oh, Lag is here today.
I don't know who that is.
Lag. We know Lag. He stops by from time to time. So, all right. So I have.
Brace yourselves. Chris is getting ready to unload
Here
on a couple
comes
Wait,
people.
wait, I do have a rant,
show.
and then I have an issue. Not an issue. The problem was solved with eBay. Which one do you want to hear? Do you want to hear who you need to block on
Can I
eBay,
tell
or
my
do you want to
story
hear
first?
a rant that I have? Huh?
Can I tell my eBay story first?
Go ahead.
Okay. So we didn't purchase. We sold CB, like one of the CBs that sit in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I don't base station. Oh, no. We sold a base station, right?
Right.
It came with the base station, the mic, and the power cord to connect, like the red and black wires to connect it.
Right.
In the manual, right? I get a negative review 2 days ago.
Ooh.
I'm like, seriously? So I go in and read it. And it says, all parts not there.
Oh, no.
So I told Corey, I said, I took pictures of everything. The only thing I could think of that was not there is the antenna, which was not in the pictures. Not in the pictures at all. So what did I do? Corey would have told me, just leave it alone. I messaged the guy and I'm like, so I'm glad to see that you got your product. I did just notice that you left me a negative review that said that it was missing parts. I'm just curious what part you were missing that was not in the picture. He messages back, antenna.
Antenna's not in the picture.
No crap. So I messaged eBay on Messenger and I'm like, so I have a negative review that I do not feel is fair for me because he is saying there's a part missing that was never in any of the description and not in the pictures. So I need it removed. I barely got the account authorized. You know how they not authorize it, they verify it when you do Messenger. I barely got the thing messaged and we had gotten an email saying your review has been removed.
Nice.
So back to no more negatives right now. Knock on wood.
Nice.
Right?
Okay.
Okay, tell me your story. I do agree with Corey. If I told my story long enough, maybe you'd forget about yours.
No, I won't forget about these two. All right, so I'm gonna give everybody an opportunity to vote on which one you want to hear first. We'll do one now and we'll do another one later. All right, we can do one that happened today, or we do the one that happened last Friday.
I don't care. Pick one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Somebody in chat, pick one. Today or last Friday. Type today or Friday. The first one I see, I'll tell.
JP said last Friday.
Last Friday. All right. So, all right. This is okay. So last Friday I went to a thrift store. Okay. And actually went to two different ones. The first one we went to, it's normally the one I go to if not JP, but TC is watching. You'll know exactly which thrift stores I'm talking about. I'm going to call this one the one on the hill. So they have a new manager in that thrift store, and this manager is a professional reseller. All right. So I got to talking to her, and I'll get to why I was talking to her. She sold on Facebook Marketplace and did lives on Facebook Marketplace. That's the professional reseller she is. She says she left eBay a year ago because of AI. Well, we all know AI really didn't start taking effect with eBay until probably the last, 6 months, maybe?
Yep.
Last year, year and a half ago, it didn't even really exist as it does now. You know, I mean, it might have a little bit, but not. So I was like, okay. So I already knew she was full of crap. Okay. So she had these two small bins. Okay. And they had 4 dolls in each bin, and she had them marked to $55. And they was monster high dolls. And I asked her, I said,
they ain't worth $55 anymore, just so you know.
I asked her, I says, why are these $55? She says, oh, well, that one right there sells for 50 plus on eBay. I says, no, that one right there does not sell for 50 plus on eBay. And she says, yes, it does. Look it up. So right there in front of her, I looked it up, and sure enough, it didn't sell but for $35. But The issue with that doll that she was saying, it did not have the correct hat on it. It did not have the correct face on it. And it had completely different, it had clothes of what she was claiming. It had clothes of what she was claiming the doll was. So, but the doll that it actually was, the doll that she claimed it was, only sold for $30-something. And I said, see, she says, that's not the doll. I says, I'm looking at the clothing. I don't even have the right hat on it. And she says, look right here. So she took a picture of the face with the hat and then showed me a completely different doll that still didn't sell for $50. And I says, number one, that's not even the same doll we're looking at. She says, look at the face. It matches up. I said, look at the clothes. She says, oh, I took the clothes off and I just throw clothes on. I says, you can't do that. If you're a professional reseller, you can't throw a different doll clothes on another doll and say it's that
you might
doll.
have to mute me.
You know, I mean, so I said, you can't do that reselling. I mean, eBay, that's an INAD all day long. If you've been selling on eBay, you know you're selling an item that's not what it is. So needless to say, you have thrift stores now in our local area that think that they are professional resellers and they look up items on eBay and they don't even look at the whole thing, and then they price it accordingly what eBay sells. So this thrift store here apparently has decided that they're going to be an eBay thrift store and sell items more expensive than what eBay is. So I told them, I says, well, if I wanted to buy it, I'll just buy it off of eBay because it's a whole lot cheaper, because that's exactly what I did. So the next thrift store we went, I left everything there. I didn't buy nothing. And the lady at the register asked me, she says, Chris, are you not buying anything today? I says, no. I says, it'll be a while before I come back. And I told her why. And she says, I completely understand. She's a new manager. I don't know. I says, that's why your store's packed full. That's why it's completely packed right now. Because it was. I mean, you could hardly move in there. So I went to the next thrift store. And TC, if you're watching, it's the one right next to the firehouse. We both know about this one. So I went in there, and of course, it's Friday. It's supposed to be half day, clothing day, this and that.
Hold on. I got to interrupt for a second. So it's the one by the firehouse. Is this in the same town?
No. It's not owned. It's not owned by the firehouse.
No. I said it's by the firehouse.
Right next to it. Yeah, right behind it.
Is it in the town you live in?
Yes.
Okay, so if I go Google it, I can leave them negative reviews?
Yes. You sure can. You sure can.
Okay.
So
Go ahead, Jimmy.
This particular thrift store has another. There's one owner. There's an owner. He owns two stores, and so one is in the town next to us, and one is in our town. Okay, so when you go into the two thrift stores, the pricings are completely different, especially on half-day clothing. So at half-day at clothing, the one in my town, they double the clothing price and then mark it half. Do you follow what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, okay. And so
Wait,
that's
could you start over from the beginning?
Shut up, Brad.
So that's
telling your story.
So that's the first thing they do. All right.
We lost
So
one
normally throughout the week, you can go buy a pair of jeans there for $4. And they do it with jeans. They don't do it with shirts. They can buy a pair of jeans there for $4 and a shirt for $3. But on half day, the jeans are they're marked up to $8 and makes them $4. But the shirts are still $1.50 on half day. You know, so shirts are not a big deal. But she complains, the same lady complains all the time about how on Fridays they lose money because that's when all the resellers come in to buy clothing because we have it marked half off. We're going to have to do away with that because we're losing money. We can't afford to pay the light bill, blah, 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 blah. So I told him, I says, well, let me ask you a question. I says, what do you do with your Keurigs that are busted or missing pieces you can't sell, or any electronics that doesn't work that you can't sell? And she told us, oh, we throw it in a dumpster. I says, I'll make you a deal. I will come by here every Friday, and every piece of at least the Keurigs or anything else, electronics that you cannot sell, that you have to throw in a dumpster, I will give you $5 a piece for them, and every Friday. Oh, well, we can't do that. I said, so you mean to tell me that you would rather throw away $5 every Friday in items per item instead of selling them to me? You're throwing them in the trash. You're throwing money away. I'm offering to pay you to help you pay for your light bill. The problem is that thrift stores, especially in this area, thrift stores do not want resellers to make any money. They just don't. They absolutely don't. So, I mean, I'm not going to, I'm just going to go to 2 towns over to the thrift stores over there. They're a whole lot more nicer. They're more reasonable, and they just understand. And I just, it doesn't make any sense to me why thrift stores treat resellers there. That's 90% of their business. I mean, why are they trying to run their business in the ground by trying to run us off?
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. One, if they go in the dump, they're gonna like the thrift store. If they're gonna do that and they're gonna try and price eBay stuff, so that's my big thing. If I go into a garage sale and you have your stuff listed at eBay price in your garage sale and you print off the stuff, I'm not one. You took the time to print off your stuff. Thank you for alerting me that that's what they're listed for, not sold for.
Right.
I'm walking out. So I'm making the choice that you're gonna sit on your crap for another year, or you're gonna donate it. Let the thrift stores do the same thing. They're gonna go out of business because they can't do. How did I say that? You can't try and sell something at eBay price with local quantity of people versus trying to compete with eBay quantity people.
Yeah, I mean, it's just what really blowed my mind was the fact that they are willing to throw away stuff in the dumpster that somebody's offering them money for. They would rather throw it in the dumpster than let a reseller buy it.
So then the next question is their dumpster locked?
Oh, they lock the chain where it go in the entrance, and then it's right there. The fire station, the police station. I mean, next to these people here, they'll be the one to call the law, and next thing you know, you're going to jail for being in their dumpster. I mean, I'm not doing that. But speaking of dump, what, Brad?
Nothing. Go ahead with your story.
I got some items from a dump when I went to Clayton yesterday. And I've already listed them, and there ain't but 2 items, and they both in sales total for $525.
Okay, but now the question is, have they sold yet?
No, they ain't sold. I just listed them like 5 minutes before we come on air, and one of them's got 5 views already, and the other one's got 6 views. So I don't expect it to.
I will tell you, Corey and I, since probably last year, this last winter, the winter before. Excuse me, we would go sourcing at thrift stores. We only currently go to one thrift store. Typically, we've been to we went to the new St. Vincent de Paul when it opened because it was brand new and it's a way bigger building. But we go to a place called Padres. That's this little church run, their money stays local, whatever. That's where we go. We quit going to thrift stores because 1, their stuff is crap 95% of the time. And the other one is their prices are just too high. There's no competing with. I mean, you could compete with them, but what's the point?
Well, I have decided, and me and Tammy both. I mean, because it's been hard for us to do this because thrift stores. We love thrift stores, but we made a major decision this week that we're going to
quit eBay.
Hard goods and stuff like that. We're going to go to yard sales like this weekend. I was telling y'all Tuesday we picked up all that good stuff for $12, and a couple of things have already sold out of that. Brad said it earlier, the Dulcimer, or wait a minute, what is that thing? The Dulcimer.
You're gonna do Dulcimer?
Dulcimer. Yeah, we picked up that Dulcimer, paid $3 for it.
For anybody that's interested in watching Chris get roasted by his own wife, just go watch not the most recent video, right? Because the most recent one, it was you by yourself.
Yeah, it's probably the one that says
go to the 2 before that and watch those because
the thumbnail's
Chris
got like a yard
roasted.
sale on it. Yeah. So
that's the only thing I would say is you got to walk away from.
Yeah. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go back to the town next to us every Friday and do, because the clothing has actually turned into a bread and butter item for us. And the other stuff, sells, so We're just going to go to probably the Goodwill, because the Goodwill still has good items that we can find in clothing. And then we're going to go to this one thrift store in the next town over on Fridays because it's half day. So that's probably all the thrift stores. And I'm just going to start yard selling again. I mean, it's just, because it's hard. It's hard for us to do it because we normally done spent all the allotted money during the week at thrift stores. But I told her, I says, let's just save it for Saturdays.
You might have to just do it the opposite way and go and don't source throughout the week for 1 week and go that weekend to your thrift store. And then whatever's left over, then you can use for, use your money for the garage sales. And then whatever's left over, you can go take it to the thrift store and then start all over the following weekend.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I got an update.
Okay.
Remember my ponies? My painted ponies?
Yes.
I sold 2.
That's awesome.
Third of the way, not quite a third, not even quite a third, but I'm a little bit of ways into making my money back. I haven't sold the expensive one yet.
That's great. Hey, I do have an announcement. I am going to my first meetup tomorrow. I am. I'm going to the hold on, I don't even remember what it's called.
Hold on though, but Chris is special because he's not going to just any old reseller meetup like us. He's going to an eBay sponsored meetup.
Sell out.
Well, I didn't know it was eBay sponsored until I went to sign up for it.
Yeah, I heard somebody say something about that we could do one here too that's eBay sponsored.
Yeah. Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yeah, you could go sign up for one to have one that's eBay sponsored.
Really?
Yeah, you just have to do a bunch of not advertising,
that might be a thing. We might do that, guys. We might have a Buck Mountain reseller meetup.
I'm not coming.
Why not?
Because that's too far away.
Come on, man. All right, so the one I'm going to is the Midlands of South Carolina Reseller Community Meetup. It's in
Leroy
Lexington.
Going?
It's in Lexington, South Carolina, down by Columbia.
Is Leroy going?
Don't know. I haven't. He's not on. I can't ask him.
You should invite him via text message or messenger.
Well, I would. I don't think he's going to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and drive down here so we can go all the way to Columbia. I mean, if he does, they're great. I'd love to take him with me. It'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
I don't think Leroy wants to sit in a car with you for that long.
Probably not. I'm taking my mom's car. So Mom gave me a car yesterday, and we got it titled and everything switched over. And is it
because she doesn't drive anymore?
No, she has a brand new car. She just has another car. It's been sitting in the driveway for years, and she hardly ever drives it. She hardly ever drives it, and she's like, "Hey, and let it sit instead of sitting here and rotting. Why don't you take it?" And I'm like, "Yep, I will, because it will save a whole lot of gas." This is 2002 Elantra. It's only got a little over 100,000 miles.
Hyundai Elantra. I used to have an Elantra.
Yep.
I had a 2014 or 15 Hyundai Elantra.
We got it all cleaned up on the inside.
Okay, hold on. I got to interrupt.
Yeah. Yeah.
So your mom has her own car. She had 2 cars.
Yeah.
She gave you one.
She had 2 cars.
Well, okay, she had 2 cars. She gave you one.
Yeah.
But you still drive down there to take her to her doctor's appointment.
That's because she can't. Mom's got her knees. She's got to have knees. She really needs surgery on both her knees, and she's got bad back problems. So
I'm just trying to figure out why she has another car. If she
yeah, she can't get around too good. So it's just easier for me. Her dentist is like an hour away from her, so it's easier for me to go down and take her to the dentist. I mean, hey, it gives me an opportunity to go see Mom, right?
Sure.
Yep. And then I do stuff.
I will tell you this, and this is preaching from the choir. Enjoy your parents while they're still around.
Oh yeah, I know.
Because I'm an orphan.
I know. I don't even want to get on that.
I tell everybody I'm an orphan.
I don't even want to think about it.
So
I lost my dad back in 2000, May 17th, 2000, and that was pretty tough. So we don't want to talk about Mom.
Okay.
Anyway,
we can't go down there.
So remind me, hey guys, check this out. In 30 minutes, remind me to tell you about this small envelope.
In what and how long?
In 30 minutes.
All right. Well, let me set an alarm.
Yeah.
Do you know what
Remind
Corey
me to tell
did?
you about this small envelope.
Exactly 30 minutes. Okay.
Corey put our store on anything. Well, he tried to do anything that was over 6 months on a sale. He did put them on a sale. We've sold quite a few things out of there lately. Like over the last 2 days, we sold quite a bit of old crap. So I'm pretty excited.
Nice.
And I sold a $110 hat today.
Oh,
dang.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, I think I had
an
excellent. Wait a minute. I think I had a really good sale this week. Hold on a minute. Let me go back.
We're not going to go into sales because no.
Why can't you go into sales?
I don't want to brag. Like we had some pretty good sales this weekend.
All right. So look, my videos have got all my sales in it this week, I think, with exception of a couple. But
Chris,
check this out. Now what?
pay attention.
Oh, look at that hat.
It is a denim Ford New Holland snapback trucker hat, 70s rare, and it's made by K Products. Corey put it on sale because he had it listed at $200 and some dollars. So he put it on sale, but I sold it for $110. But you want to know the annoying piece of it? The guy sent me an offer at $100, right?
Nice.
Hold on though. I was busy, so I didn't answer it. But then he sends me a message. He said, actually, he sent me a thing first that said, discount for me, please. I said, send me an offer. So he sent me $100, right?
Right.
He just texted me $100. Like he didn't send me an actual offer for $100.
Oh, okay.
And then like that was at 9:58. Then at 1:30 our time, he sent me a message saying, "You okay?" Yeah, I'm okay. Just because I didn't answer you right away. Okay. Trust me, I'm okay. Sorry.
Well, real quick, I want to tell you, well, what'd you sell it for?
$110.
Oh, nice.
But
nice.
we probably only have like $2, maybe $3 into it because I think it's one that we got. So we went to this lady's house, and we've gone there 2 years in a row. This lady is a hat collector, or her dad was a hat collector or something. So she has this big round like building with like a slanted roof. And when you walk in there, there are hats hanging around the entire ceiling of this building. All over. Like there's like multiple rows of hats all the way up to the ceiling, like all the way up to the peak. It's insane.
Wow. Look at Brad. He sold one in Thailand for $1,000. Brad, you're not saying much, man.
I can't get a word in edgewise.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. What you got to say,
Wait a
Brad?
minute. I want to say one more thing about a sale real quick. So one of my buys Saturday, the video games I bought for $1, I sold it for $51.41 in like a 24-hour period. So, all right, Brad, that's it. Go ahead. Your turn.
What do you want me to talk about?
No, I got one more.
Anything you want to talk about, buddy?
So real quick before Brad talks, remember the drone that Corey was tearing apart the other day on reseller therapy?
Yes.
He tore apart my GoPro drone. I've already sold one part on it for $40.
That's nice.
Yeah. Okay, Brad, let's talk Playmobil.
All right, let's talk Playmobil. Let's do it.
Playmobil?
Yeah, I think it's actually Playmobil.
No, it's Playmobil.
Well,
Mobile.
I say potato. I say potato. That's what I think too. But then when other people, hey, what's up, Josh? How about that?
Look at that.
So speaking of Playmobil or Playmobil, whichever you prefer, I'm set up to make a trip to Iowa in second week of July.
Dude, where at in Iowa?
What's the name of the town?
Is that the one? Did you ask Corey about it? How far we were from there?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
that's 8 hours from us. It's over by like Des Moines.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to broker a deal.
Yep, Corey called it Davenport.
Trying to broker a deal for some in Evansville, Indiana, on the way back home.
All I'm hearing is Brad's going on vacation in Iowa.
No, he's actually working, Chris.
Hey, you go drive for 24 straight hours. Call it vacation.
Is that what it is? What is the drive time between you and Iowa?
I think Iowa's the place we're going to. I think it's 9.5 hours. So what Tanya told me.
That's not bad.
So
Tara.
But we'll.
So curious. That's a 9-hour drive, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the size of the lot that you're looking to get?
Honestly, it's about half the size of the one we drove to Virginia to get. It's a lot cheaper, but it's actually a lot better stuff too, or a lot of it's a lot better stuff. So we're talking probably 6 totes of it, but it's really good stuff. There's some good stuff in there.
Triple R said y'all gonna be doing this.
Yeah. Well, we can meet up somewhere at a Love's truck stop and gas up beside each other.
Yeah. So
I'm actually my brain's here working on all the stuff we're working on. So like in between things, I forget, and I'm trying to puzzle out how I'm going to work on one of our projects we got going on.
What you doing today? Why are you hanging out in the church today?
I've been here all week. Doing holy stuff. Now we do a series called At the Movies every year, and we do a build for it. Like
so this is your vacation Bible study week. That's what.
No, it's not vacation Bible school.
Even though this is more so for the kids, it's not really. It's a full-on adult.
Ain't that what VBS is?
So it's VBS is for kids.
Yeah,
VBS is Vacation Bible School for kids.
Ain't that for kids?
So the movie night is
not
for adults.
Kids, it's for the adults. For everybody.
Oh, so y'all doing the adult version.
So it's family oriented or it's for adults?
It's for adults, but like a lot of times we close down unless the content of the movie that we're talking about that weekend is something very adult themed, like
what would be a Christian adult themed movie, Brad?
I want to know.
Hey, well, do you want to know?
Yeah, I really would like to know that.
Well, if they made a movie about David looking across that roof over at Bathsheba bathing naked, and then having her husband having her husband sent to the front lines so he would get killed so he could take that man's wife.
That's you think that adult. Would be, but they can read about it.
Yeah, but they don't. They can read about it, but it's not that they're teaching that in VBS.
Dude, we're not doing VBS at all. But 2/3 of the Bible is adult material, Chris.
It is.
But all the kids read it too.
Naked.
That's fine, but if we're talking about stuff that like
so let me ask
one
you
year, one of our movies that we pulled stuff out of was what was that Lady Jaja movie?
Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
Lady Gaga.
I call her Lady Jaja. That one, her and that Bradley Cooper, is that his name?
Hold on,
it had some themes about my wife said, "Oh my God, explain this better." I will in just a second.
Born? Are you talking about Star is Born?
Let's start with the premise, since you guys are wanting to talk about it for like 42 seconds.
Hold on. Is it the movie A Star is Born?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And he kills himself at the end of it, I think, or something.
I don't remember it.
I think that's what happens. And so like that would be a theme that like we might talk about, and that might be in part of it. And don't necessarily want to talk about that with the kids necessarily. But no, this series At the Movies is here's kind of the loose idea of the series is that when Jesus was here and he walked around and he taught, he often taught from stories that he told, and they weren't spiritual stories or, Christian stories, if you want to use the word Christian. They weren't like spiritual stories. They were just stories from his culture, but he would tell those stories and he'd pull truths out of it to illustrate and to teach his people around him. And so, parables, that's what we call parables. And so we use movies as like modern day parables and pull truths and stuff out of them to talk about.
Look at that. You're getting suggestions on movies you should play.
Yeah.
Well, I want to ask you a question though, Brad. Do you think Passion of the Christ is kid friendly?
Not necessarily in the sense that, it's a pretty violent movie. Which the story of Jesus is very violent, and if you're gonna be a Christian, even at some point, everybody needs to understand how violent that was. But I don't necessarily want to subject, the 5-year-olds to watching somebody get tarnation beat out of them and skin ripped off their back.
I agree.
Yeah, it was pretty. That was a pretty graphic movie. I will say that. Okay. That was pretty. Have you seen The Chosen?
Yeah, I've watched some of it. Yeah.
So they're on the last season right now with the Last Supper. They're doing that season 5. I think they finished it. I'm just starting it.
Tanya telling you to shut up.
No, she's
Look right here.
she's oh my God, explain this better. What she said,
See,
it's just
I don't know who Troy is, but we just did the same thing, and we've gotten quite a like we've had 10 to 12 to 13 item days the last 3 days.
Yeah. So I put my items at 15% off. My whole store until the 30th is 15% off, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 items. And when I constantly get offers 50% off the sale price.
I get those even without it. Like I have a brand new in the box Nokia flip phone with a 5G SIM card that I picked up someplace for like $30. I'm like, this is brand new sealed. Somebody's gonna want it. That's an old person, like Chris, to use a flip phone.
Wow.
I don't use a flip phone.
I know, but
sometimes
anyway, somebody sent me an offer of $45 or something. I'm like, no, it's $100 phone all day long. So no, I will not accept your 50% offer. I was watching somebody and they said, who was it? Was it, but I think it was Mountain Man Treasures.
Mountain Man
Treasures. Yeah. So I was watching him one day.
Treasures.
See, now I gotta tell you a story about him too. So when I first started hearing his Mountain Man, and then you get that last piece, I always thought he was saying precious, not treasures. So I was used to say precious. But anyway, so I was watching him the other day because he just recently started making videos again. And so I was watching him and he was saying how people would send him offers and, he would give them the offer, counter offer. And then the last offer that he would send, he would be like, thank you for your interest in this item. However, I am going to stick at this price at this current time. And then send the offer with the price. That's actually worked a couple times where I've gotten the people to accept it because I've told them that. So I've started taking his way on some of the offer things.
So I feel like that's something you could incorporate with Flipping Ain't Easy, John.
Yeah.
He had a pretty good video a couple of years ago about offers, and I remember one of the strategies was like when you get a really low ball offer, to just go ahead and decline it right away.
Yeah,
because they'll often send around. They'll turn around and send another one, and then if they send another one, then you can send them like what your real offer would be. I use that one quite a bit. That one works.
Well,
I don't mind. Like my items are 15% off. When I send offers out on those items that are 15% off, I don't go below 10% or over 10%.
Yeah.
So, so then it's a total of 25% off, and that's good. But if you're sending me something that's way, way below that, I'm just like, no, I don't even respond. I declined it. And that's something I wanted to ask. When you get offers, do you decline or do you just automatically send them a counter offer?
I 99.5% of the time counter offer. Unless you send me $10 on a $150 item, that's an auto decline. Like I don't even play with that.
If I get like a 30% or below, if I get like a 70% off one, basically.
Yep.
So I was just wondering. A
lot of times I'll do that because they're going to send another offer.
How do you think it affects? How do you think it affects the eBay algorithm? Whatever.
I don't care
if you're sending offers or counter offering or declining the offers.
I don't. It doesn't make a difference to me. Like you were talking, like Tina was talking about how she made a sale. She sent out offers and then somebody bought it for full price. I had that happen. I had Brad, you probably know what it is. It's like a last right cross.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if you know what it is, but anyway, so it's made out of metal. It's got a little bowl in it and whatever. So I had that.
That's a different denomination, but I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I don't know. I just know it was called the last right thing, but it must be Catholic. I don't know. But anyways, so I was going back and forth with people. They were sending me, there were 2 different people that were sending me offers for $40 and $45. I have it listed at 90. And in amongst that, when I went to go send out a counter offer, I sent out my counter offer, and then I automatically, like 40 minutes later, got a thing that said, this offer has been declined. This offer's been declined. Cha-ching! Full asking price.
Yeah. So that's and this is Tina, right? The Lake Exchange. So she says I set the minimum price I want, cuts out a lot of hassles. So does that mean, Tina, are you saying that like if you got an item that you got up for $30 and the lowest you'll take for 20, when you do your offer settings, you just list it as nothing below $20? Is that what she's saying when she's saying
that's what she's saying.
That was my next thing. How do you do that?
So when you're in creating the item, I don't want to go into it, but there's an option where you put yes, you accept offers, or no, you don't accept offers, right? If you choose yes, you accept offers, there's a minimum and a maximum or something.
There's an automatic accept offer on the computer. You had the automatic accept offer.
Yep, you can do the automatic accept, and then it's the same whether it's on the computer or on your phone. But let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
But yeah, I see what Tina's saying. She's saying that if she has a shirt for 15, she sets the offer at 12. So if anyone sends an offer below 12, it's automatically declined, and you ain't got to fool with it.
We used to have that, and I took that all off.
Yeah.
It's easier just for me to hit decline than it is because if you set those at that price, you don't have the option to come back. So if somebody sent Tina an offer for $10 and she's like, okay, well, I'll take 12, and she sends that 12%, that $12 counter offer, they may accept it. Whereas if they send that $10 offer, she's never going to know they sent it because it auto declines.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What you're saying. Yeah, I understand. I always set mine at $1.
When you're on, if you can see it, you just select allow offers. And then right here, it's an option to minimum offer amount. If you put that on, then
I put
automatically decline.
Every one of my listings at $1 minimum offer amount.
Oh, I just don't. I allow offers, and I just don't.
You don't have to.
I just don't put a minimum.
Oh, wait a minute! You don't have to put that in there.
No, just don't select it.
Oh, just select accept offers, and that's it.
Yep. Yeah. Correct.
See, this whole time.
I'll give you one other.
Years, I've been putting $1 under that thing.
So I can give you one other hitch. I can give you one other hitch with like setting a minimum offer thing. If you ever like, let's say you have inventory that's a year or two old, like if your stuff sits in your store that long, and you're like, I'm just going to blow this out. So you're going to do like, I'm going to bulk edit, and I'm going to lower everything by 30% or 20%. Everything that has that minimum offer you've set on it, if it goes below that, it's going to fail, and you're going to have to manually go in and change every single one of those.
Correct. So we had that happen. That's why when we did our last inventory and we went through and Corey dropped most of the stuff, that wasn't new by like 5% or whatever, he went through and he removed all minimum offers from all the stuff we've done. We do still have some as I'm catching them, as I'm sending out offers or doing edits somehow, that we have those on, but a majority of them, we don't do minimum offers.
Josh,
what kind of a mask?
Probably scary.
Okay, but now Josh, I have to say, you put in just sold a $300 mask, but you got to put Tara just sold a $300 mask.
Oh, hey,
Tara's the full timer.
Hey.
I'm just giving him crap. I'm just giving him crap.
It's a team sport.
Silicone dwarf mask.
I figured it might be one of them screen masks. Them screen masks, if you can get the older vintage screen mask, they go for good money.
Send me a screenshot of it in Discord.
So I want to know on here. I want to ask if there's any South Carolinians in the chat. And if you are you going to the meetup in Lexington tomorrow morning?
Lanians?
South Carolina. Carolinians. Yeah, something like that.
Carolinians.
So yeah, so do you accept offers on all your items, Teresa?
Mm-mm. Some items we don't have offers on, but I will send. So some of our higher stuff, I don't have offers on.
Okay.
And if it's stuff that's newer, so like that engine that I have, that I got for $40 that I still have.
Yeah.
We didn't put offers on that for 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I turned it on, and the stuff that we don't have offers on, I'll send offers if it pops up into my watched item.
Right. Gotcha. Okay.
So,
Brad, what do? Do you turn all offers on your little people, or
I have offers on everything.
Everything?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to answer Tina's question real quick. She
Troy,
put, can you bulk edit offer settings? Yes. Select the items that you have, and then you can go in, and that's what Corey did. Go into when you're in the bulk editor, do offers, and then you can just do accept offers or decline offers, no offers, whatever. And you can remove all of the minimum offers on there all at the same time.
Yeah.
200 at a time, though. Or is it 2,000 at a time?
200 at a time. Yeah, that's eventually what I do. Unless you click, on your first page, edit all however many number items.
Troy, look me up on Instagram and send me a screenshot of one of them Desert Storm shirts. I would be interested in one.
Yeah. If you do the bulk edit and just turn the offers off, then you can go back. It'll get rid of whatever you put in there. So
yeah, you can bulk.
Well, and you can also do the leave offers on, and you can zero out the minimum quantity at the same time if you choose to continue to accept offers.
Yeah. Yep.
Alex is smoking something today. You be smoking something. I don't know what.
Holy cow.
Don't be nominating me to be saying stuff like that, because that ain't true.
Wow. Oh my goodness. So, Brad, what's been going on this week, man? Outside of the church world.
That's it. That's all that's been going on. I've listed a few things and packed a bunch of things.
So Tang has been doing all the work this week?
She's been doing most of the listing.
Tanya does all the work all the time. We already know this.
That girl don't pack a single package. You take it back.
Really? Your guys' stuff with those teeny tiny stuff, she doesn't help you pack any packages?
I do all the packing when I get up in the morning. That's my morning routine. I get up and do all the packing and take everything to town. And then on days
Tammy packed this morning. Oh, look here.
On days where I list.
What is that?
It's a Leroy.
So before we get into chatting with Leroy, Josh sent me the silicone mask that he has.
Oh my gosh. Look at that thing. That sucker sold for $300. What are you showing, Brad?
Crap.
That looks like Walter Matthau.
What are you showing, Brad?
It's trippy. It's dwarf trippy.
Do what, bud?
What are you showing?
Walk around looking trippy.
I'm showing the same thing.
Hi, Leroy.
Hi.
What's up, my man?
They can't hear you.
Oh
man.
Well,
they can, but
Gracie.
They're calling you. The crew.
Leroy, what are you doing tomorrow?
Shelby.
Oh,
What?
Chris wants you to hang out with him all day, Leroy.
Yeah, I want you to come to me tomorrow.
Yeah.
He wants you to drive for a long drive in the same car with him.
No, you don't have to drive. I'll drive. You just got to drive here.
Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
To Lexington for the meetup, the reseller meetup tomorrow morning.
I didn't know there was one in Lexington.
Yeah, down there in Columbia.
Who's doing that one?
eBay.
I don't know. I seen the thing. Mike Metco. I know Shane Soda City Flips is going. Mike Metco sent it to Mary. Sent it to me. Gabri's shop.
Huh?
I said, my name is Sue. I'm the leader of the new Midlands of South Carolina reseller community meetup in Lexington, South Carolina. So Sue is doing it. I'm trying to figure out how far away it is.
Lexington for you,
Marsha.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You should just stay home.
Hi, Marcia.
It's 105 miles,
That's
106 miles. It's 2 hours and 8 minutes from me. You wanna meet me here at 8 o'clock in the morning, Leroy, and we'll go?
I'm going.
What kind of? Hold on.
I'm working tomorrow.
Hold on. You said it's an hour. It's 106
Hold on. I can't hear
miles.
that. Hold on. Stupid thing. Okay, sorry, Teresa. Go ahead.
You said it was 106 miles from you.
Yeah.
Okay,
2
dude, that's like an hour and a half here.
2 hours and 8 minutes is what it says if I left right now. Must be traffic.
You slow.
Well, that's the
sorry.
GPS. It's the fastest
I'm
way.
driving. I'm driving.
Yeah.
So you're
It'd
going
take 3
super
hours.
slow.
It'd take 3 or 4 hours if
You
Leroy
drive
was
like a
driving.
grandpa, Leroy.
I don't. I drive what the GPS says. The GPS says it's 55. I go 55.
Guess what? I challenge the GPS every time I put it in my car. It'll say, you should go this way. And I'm like, but I know it's shorter to go this way. It annoys the crap out of Corey
Well,
when we go
hey,
places.
I was lucky today. I followed my instinct because I ain't got no AC. It's 95 degrees out, and I would have been stuck on the highway for an hour and a half.
Hey, Leroy, did you see?
Back to the AC. You need to put a generator and a window AC in your car.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the rocket fall out of the sky today?
Where?
Yeah.
I saw something. Was it about? Time out. Was it around
12:30.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it around? Well, it'd been 11:30 my time, dude. I saw something, and I thought I maybe saw like a meteorite or something, or then I thought, well, maybe it's just the sun reflecting on the power lines. What was it actually?
Yeah, it was a meteor.
Meteor, yeah, it was a meteor.
You said a rocket.
Yeah, I know. I just, you know what people are.
So it was a meteor. I was right.
Yeah, we think it was a meteor. But the funny thing about it was seen in South Carolina, Georgia, and Tennessee and Alabama. But check this out. When it hit the ground, power outages across the state in certain areas, power went out for like an hour.
So it made it all the way to the ground.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
dang.
sure did.
That must have been a big meteorite.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
Did it hit anybody's house?
I don't know if it did or not.
Don't go near it, Chris.
I just want to go there and sell pieces on
Girl,
eBay.
third nipple.
Yeah, go get
Get
the
near that
pieces
thing.
and sell them on eBay.
So speaking of that whole alien stuff, right? Do any of you, probably not, watch Flippin' Fantastic?
I do.
Do you watch the Wednesday? Really? Leroy!
I do, but it gets like I hadn't had time to watch it this week, but I put them.
So the Wednesday episode, which is their dash of sass, they talked all about aliens. Do you want to know what their last question was before they got off?
What?
If anybody has any alien stories, please let us know if you've been abducted or probed by an alien.
I know a guy who says he has.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Online, Tina? Online or in store?
That's what I need to know. Can you get those online? I buy them all the time. Get them all the time.
I need those for my 2 TVs I made Corey buy this last
I
weekend.
need them for all kinds of stuff.
I got a 1989 or 1993, no, 2004 Gateway monitor.
Oh,
Gateway TV. It's like this big.
nice. Oh, look at
Go
here.
back to this monitor. Where did it hit?
Online, and my husband works there a little, so we
Hey,
get a
Tina,
10% discount for
If I
the
pay you
nice
money,
stuff.
will you ship it to my house?
You can get them for $1 at the Dollar General. Teresa.
So she says you can only order
$1
10
plus
for store
tax.
pickup.
Not if you steal them.
So, she says you can only get 10 at a time.
Well, let's see. I'm going to test that theory.
Hey, you could order those from Walmart, Teresa. They'll send you boxes with them as well.
So,
Yeah.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting
They put one
patiently
He one in each box.
because I ordered more Walmart boxes.
Oh wow! So, dude, if they sent those pool noodles in like a golf club box, that'd be
perfect.
that'd be a great hack.
That would
to
be
get
awesome.
golf club boxes.
Let me
So
look
I
at
did.
that.
I have my medium and I have my large. And then I realized that we were out of the small. I only have one more box behind me. That's the small one. So I went in, but I got smart this time and they actually had the 25 pack available. So I ordered 2 of the 25 packs. So let's see
So you're getting 50
what
boxes.
happens. I ordered 50 boxes, but
No,
am I
but
going to
you're
get
getting-
100
so
boxes?
You're getting 100 boxes. Yeah. So you're getting 100 boxes. Nice.
We'll
nice.
see.
What happens if you order? What happens if you
Here
order?
you go, Chris. 30 minutes.
Oh,
Oh, hold
go
on.
ahead,
Let
Leroy.
Leroy
Then I
finish.
got a story to tell.
Finish,
Go ahead.
Leroy.
Go ahead and finish, Leroy.
What happens if Teresa orders her boxes that she orders, and she say you order 50 of them, right? And
Yep.
they come 50 of them in another box, and then you take those 50, take them out of the box, and you go back to Walmart, the store, return them at the store, and just keep the other boxes. Then you get the boxes for
Dude.
free.
Do you know how many people on my TikTok told me I should do that? That I should keep, but the thing is I only got 9 of them in boxes. The other 14 came packaged together. So I would not have gotten my 25 boxes I needed. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, Chris, tell your story.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up the right screen.
Well, I'm gonna go get something to eat while you do that.
No, you want to hear this, Leroy?
I'll listen from afar.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
I'll listen from afar. You mean you have food today?
I don't know. I'm
Hey.
really worried.
Before you walk away, check out my under my name.
I can't see it because they made it small.
Oh, here, let me remove this.
You're fine. See my under my name?
No, she's not.
I put that on there.
I don't care. Stop talking about my friends.
All right.
Okay. Tell us about your story, Chris.
I'm going to blow this whole thing up so you guys see it. Okay, so this is a return I had. The buyer opened the return. His reasoning was, let me see if I can pull up the reasoning for the return here real quick. So this was the last one of these items that I sold. Okay. And because I bought a lot of these with all my water filters and stuff. So this was the last one that sold. So the guy got it and he opened a return. He says, item defective. This product is a waste of time, very cheap quality, and did not work. So he sent a picture of the item, but he sent a picture of the item working. Okay. So I went ahead, and I was like, well, I'm just going to, I'll just, accept the return and all this, and then I'll just refund him 50% of his money back and keep my shipping and all that because he's just being a jerk. So I got the return today. It says return, see details, return, buyer, return the item or started return. And it was delivered. The return was delivered today. Okay. So I got the return. And
What did he send you?
hold on a minute. Let me get this off here. Okay. So I got the return, right? And what in the world?
What'd you do? You made it so this.
Bye, Brad. Hi, Brad.
What in
Brad.
the world, man?
There you go.
Now, how do I get us all back on the?
There you go.
All right. So anyway,
We're at
So
it,
I-
top dog. Oh, come on.
so this thing comes in a box about this size. It's this nice, decent, it's kind of heavy, and I figured they would leave it out on the step, and I had forgotten about it because it happened. They said it delivered earlier today, and I was in here, and I just happened to go through some stuff, and I was thundering outside, and I says, "Oh crap, there's a return." So I walked out, and I was like, "But it's not here." So I went to the mailbox, opened up the mailbox, and got this.
I've had that happen.
And guess what? It's
Empty.
It's completely empty. I will tell you the guy's name. The guy's name, everybody go block this thief. His name is Hell Yeah -51. But here's the interesting thing. So I
Dash or
call-
underscore? Let's be specific.
it's dash. It's not underscore, it's dash.
Okay. All right. Good.
H-E-L-L
HELL.
YEA -51. So everybody go block that jerk. So check this out. I don't know if you can block him or not because I called eBay and I took pictures. I sent the guy a message. Hold on a minute. I sent the guy a message and I said, messages. Here we go. I said, hello. You are a scammer. You have been reported to eBay.
He didn't know. He didn't know until you told him.
He didn't know. I had to tell him.
Oh my God. What's he going to do the rest of his life?
You will also be talking. Wait a minute. See, I reported you to eBay. I will also be talking about you and how you're a scammer and how you stole my item on a live podcast I have tonight. You sent empty envelope. I personally will not be refunding you. If you get any money at all, it will come from eBay. I'm uploading pictures of what you sent me so eBay will see them. So in that message, I sent pictures of everything, right? So people don't know, the idiot didn't realize, was that this tracking number is the tracking number of the label I sent him to send the package back. So apparently they don't know that this stuff is tracked. There's a paper trail for it. They think they can get away with it. So I called eBay. And the guy on eBay, he says, oh, yeah, you'll be protected, blah, blah, blah. He told me that they will not be refunding the guy. But now, when
they always tell you that.
Yeah, I know that. I know. And I understand that. I don't believe that. I believe they did give the guy's money back. But I do know this. When I click on the guy's name, I haven't blocked him yet because I was going to block him. When I click on the guy's name, this is what happens. Hold on a minute. Let me get to it here.
So you can see FYI if eBay refunded him, just so you know. If you look at your order,
give me 1 minute. Hold on.
It will show down there that eBay refunded.
So this is what it says when I pull up his name now. I haven't blocked him or anything. It says no longer a registered user. And eBay told me that they've already suspended him. That's what eBay told me. They said they suspended him. They suspended his account.
Yes, it does. Either due to a violation of their policies or because the user voluntarily closed their account. That's what that means. If you see that, there's one of two options. Either he closed down his account himself.
Yeah.
Or eBay banned him.
Right. So
he's getting ready to start a new account and order. He's getting ready to start a new account and order something else from you, Chris.
Yeah, well,
make sure you keep that address. But yes, you can see if eBay refunded him.
How do you do that? I need to know that.
Pull up your order.
All right, hold on a second.
It should show up under the order.
Okay, typically. Go to orders.
To his order.
Okay, let me get down here. I am interested in knowing that, but I feel like I've always have felt that eBay has that money back guarantee deal. Okay. And I've always felt that no matter what, whether the buyer's in the wrong or the right, they automatically get their money back, no matter if they're proven wrong.
Yeah. One problem here would be, though, I saw he was a zero feedback buyer. Did you see what day he started his account when he ordered from you?
Last year.
He started an account last year.
I can't even find it now. Hold on a second.
It's probably not going to show up. He's no longer registered.
All right, there it is right there. Okay, I'm at the order, Teresa.
Okay. So now at the bottom, down in the details.
So I see return details or
no. Look down at the bottom where all the financial details are, where it says order amount, la 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 la.
Oh man, I can't. Okay, hold on, man. I gotta go over here. Get another print, send coupon, mark, view payment details.
No. You don't have to click on the view payment. Are you on your computer? Down in the right hand corner, it should give you all of the payment, or on the side, it should give you order total, eBay total, or not eBay, sales tax subtracted, shipping label amount, eBay final valuation fees, all of that, right?
Yeah.
Does it still say the full total amount of the order down there?
When it comes to your wireless plan, don't settle for less.
Net proceeds $26, and so I see. Hey man, I can't. Oh, hold on, Teresa. it will not allow me to do what you're doing anymore. Like when I go to my orders, I can't pull up what I used to pull up. My screen's different now.
Pull up your screen, Chris. The order screen.
So when I go to all
You've already
orders,
showed his name and everything else. Go ahead
Yeah,
and
pull up
the
your
screen.
order screen. It doesn't
oh
matter.
yeah,
You
I
already
don't care
gave
if I
his
show his name. I want everybody to know. Hell yeah, -51.
No,
Mark
put it on the screen. Put the
I'm trying
order
to
on the
get to
screen.
it again. Yes, sir. I'm trying to get to it again. I'll blocked out of it.
Trying to figure out the best. Hold on, this one's got a tag or a little stringy
Okay,
hanging down.
let me get right here. Let me see. At present, share screen. I think it's this one right here. Yep, there it is right there. Okay. All right, so let me blow it
Pull
up.
up his order.
Click on the order number up there, whichever one it is.
The order number. Okay.
Oh, it was Angelica. Okay, so go scroll down. Scroll
And
down. Keep
Keep on
scrolling.
going. Keep far
Keep
right,
going.
bottom right.
Okay.
A few more details.
Yeah. I see where it says view more details. Typically, you'll see it in that area above that if eBay refunded them. But click on view more details. Chris, click on view more details.
I did, Teresa. I did. It's not showing
Is
up
your
on the
internet
screen.
that slow?
No, it's on my thing. It's just not showing up on the screen.
Oh.
Give me 1 minute. I gotta show you.
Oh, you got to present the next tab or the tab it's on. Yeah, I get you.
There it is. There. Right there. All
They
right,
have
so
not refunded him.
They did not
You would be
refund
able-
it.
No, you would typically be able to see because I know we've had some where we've done Todd. We've had some where we've given partial refunds and eBay gave the rest, and you can see where eBay gave the rest of the refund to them.
So if you look at crap, if you look when I click on his name in that page, this is what it gives me.
Yeah, it's because he was banned. He was either banned or he shut his account down himself. Okay,
Well,
bring us back. That was quick.
so
How
so
far
they
does he live
so
from
of
you,
course
Chris?
they haven't took any money from me yet.
If they
Or-
banned his account like that, they're not giving him any money and they're not going to take any money from you.
Okay, because you know how to normally put the funds on hold or whatever. I haven't seen that on my account, but the guy said that. But see, it's still showing. Look, see, it's still showing up on my phone that there's a return, and when I hit that, it's that item, and I hit this, and it goes to that item.
You might have to reach out to eBay and just tell them that the return is still showing open, but the user is no longer there.
Well, he told me it'd be the 30th before anything happens.
So then just leave it.
But the 30th is the last day that I have to refund him.
Yeah, I would just reach out to eBay and say that he's no longer a customer. So can you please close this return?
Okay.
And they'll probably close it. So
Okay.
No.
I feel attacked, just so you know. I feel attacked.
Why are you
Yeah.
wearing a hat like a thug?
Ugh. What?
Marcia told me I needed a hat. I was out of her OCD was kicking in. So I had to go grab a hat. And I can't figure out the right way that I want to wear it. So I'm just trying out new ways.
Can you just
So
wear
I
it?
What, Leroy?
Thank you.
So I got an item that a buyer messaged me about, and the buyer bought the item 8 days ago.
Oh, you're still telling Chris stories.
And that's Chris's show. So the buyer
wow.
paid.
That was a flex.
Oh, Leroy left because you hurt his feelings, Chris.
Well, I'm sorry I hurt his feelings. He's always picking on me anyway. I can pick back. Good Lord. Anyway, so the person bought the item 8 days ago, 4 days, let it lapse, and they didn't pay for it. Then they sent me another message on the same item, asking me a whole bunch of questions. And so I blocked them. And now the item is staying in the offer category. It won't let me get rid of the offer category.
You have to wait until well, You should be able to go in and cancel the order.
Oh, the order's been canceled. The 4 days gone. They automatically cancels after 4 days for non-payment.
No, they don't.
Yeah, it does. I got an email. I got mine set up that way.
Oh.
Every 4 days, if you don't
I
pay
guess
for
I
an
don't.
item,
I don't have
cancel.
it. I don't have it. But I'm feeling attacked. Todd is attacking me. I am not feeling love from him.
That's a sign of love amongst middle schoolers. So just.
I was reading the chat.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not
I
feeling
try to
attacked.
hurt Leroy's
I'm a big
feelings. I mean,
girl.
everybody
I'm a big
picks on
girl.
me. I can't pick back. What the crap, man?
I'm an OCD only cash deals. Please, if you're only doing cash deals, dude. Okay, hold on though. Stop, because we have to do 2.
Wait a minute, you got 2 of them, yeah.
We got 2. Because somebody sent one earlier today too.
Yeah,
Super
Mr.
chat.
Sadie did, saying that
Here we go.
scammer won't buy another
Oh,
one.
I didn't even see that.
Thank you, Mr.
Neither.
Sadie. We
Another
appreciate
more.
that, buddy.
All right, we
Oh
ready?
no, you said another one yet too. So
All right, here we go, Mr. Sadie.
And then we got one from our good friend Leroy.
Well, before
Thank you, Leroy.
we're gonna do back to back for Leroy here.
I love that one.
I wonder what he
I
was
love that
eating
one.
today. I do.
Did you see Janet named us all?
No, I
Janet
didn't.
named us. Chris is Charlie Brown.
Oh my God.
All
Teresa's
right.
Peppermint Patty. Brad is Linus. I think she needs. I don't know who Franklin is,
Yeah, who
But-
is Franklin?
but since Leroy bowed out as soon as he was yelled at, he should be Linus, walking around with his blankie.
Oh,
That was mean, but
right,
couldn't
but
help
wait a
it.
minute. Who is Franklin though?
I don't know who's Franklin.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
is that the one?
Were you
He said-
listening just
he
then,
said-
Leroy?
I'm a bully, Teresa.
I might have not listened when I just switched in.
Okay, so you didn't hear me talking about who Linus is?
No.
Okay, good.
Franklin is the black kid, says Silver Hair.
Franklin is the black kid.
Oh, it
okay.
is. It's he. Hold on though. You want to hear the best piece of it? He was created. Where did I just read it? During the middle of the civil rights in 1986.
Oh, okay.
That's why they created him.
Not what year did you say?
I think
Let's
it
see.
said 1986.
Civil rights thing would have been 60s.
No, it says. Let's start with how Franklin came about. In 1968, in the middle of a civil rights era, what happens next?
Yeah, you said 1986.
I did. 1968. Sorry, 1968. I'm a
I
little.
want to
dyslexic.
know what.
Well, they do it
Bob
different.
Jones-
They didn't do civil rights in Nebraska or South Dakota until like.
I'm not from Nebraska. Hey now,
Sorry,
I don't
got
know.
it. I got it right. Like
We
they
don't
didn't do that
have-
until 1986.
we're not as diverse as most states are. So
What is Boxer Joe's
It is
underwear?
pouring down rain here, by the way. It's like
I don't think it's
Denver.
supposed to be Boxer Joe. I think it's supposed to be Joe Boxer.
I don't know, but I've never heard of him. But $125. Holy cow!
yeah, Chad got him
Arrow.
a good sale on that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm still blown away about the KFC bucket.
If you'll watch our sponsors' videos, that would be Wolfman's Goodies. You'll see that sale and more.
Yes. I
In
haven't
the
had a chance to
cartoon,
watch
Franklin
it.
had a crush on Lucy.
Speaking of sales, anybody have a sale of the week?
You're
Probably.
coming late, Leroy. We
So
already
you
talked
know your
about it. No,
sale
I'm
of the
just
week,
kidding.
Leroy.
I'm just kidding. Let's see. I told him about one. We sold a 70s denim Ford. Who was the other one that was on there? Ford something hat. I'm looking.
I was looking to.
It was a Ford New Holland denim snapback trucker hat from the 70s made by K Products that I sold for $110 today.
It doesn't have to be money. It could just be something that is something.
Oh, don't have to be money. Okay.
What?
Like, well, then I got something. My sell of the week is a learning resources gears robots in motion STEM building set. It's been in our inventory for several years, and I'd forgot that we even had it, and it sold full price. It's one of those little cheap builder things we picked up.
Seems like I sold something on Marketplace and I can't even remember for a good bit of money.
Stop it, Chris.
They're going to be at your house in a few minutes to pick it up. You better remember what it was.
So, do y'all know what a 3PL is?
A 3PL? I know
what-
what
3PL.
I know what 3CPO is.
Oh, a 3PL is a third-party logistics.
Okay.
So you know what Rockstar Flipper does, where you send your crap into him and he'll store your crap for you and ship it out? He's acting as a 3PL.
Okay.
He's the guy with all the remotes, right?
I
Yes.
don't know.
And the Lamborghini Bugatti.
Yeah, he got the Lamborghini in the garage. Yeah.
It's not a
And-
Lamborghini. I thought it was a BMW. Did he get a Lamborghini? No.
I'm just joking.
Oh, I don't know which one.
Lamborghini would be really cool.
Car that I can't afford.
Bugatti
we
would be
got-
like next level. That'd be
We
I mean,
bought
his
a
golf
thing
cart's
for
probably
like
a $30,000 golf cart.
$15, $5 or $10. I don't remember. It's a Facebook portal. So it's like a chat program that you can let your kids do. It's like a screen, whatever. It was new sealed. And I got a message from the lady, and she told me, she said, "Hi there. Thank you for accepting my offer. I wanted to send a friendly message to make sure the item is in excellent, brand new, authentic condition before you ship. It's listed as brand new sealed. No need to respond to this message if all is good. Please make sure the item is brand new, perfectly sealed, not resealed or severely torn or ripped. If the item has any of these issues, please contact me. Also, please double box if possible." It's listed as brand new sealed. How am I going to know if it's resealed? But it's shipping to a 3PL, so I'm curious where it's going from there.
Hey,
but
look, Todd sold a sewing machine
Oh.
for $225.
good
My
job.
question,
Good job.
I used to pick those up, and I used to sell them. And I got tired. I'm not trying to be mean, ugly, disrespectful at all. So I'm really not chat people watching. So please don't take that. But I just honestly got tired of mostly the ones that bought these were little old ladies, and they use them, and then they don't come with directions, and so they message you over and over and over to give them directions, and I don't know how to use the thing. So I mean, that was kind of now that was granted years ago when I first started. So
You know what?
that's why I quit selling sewing machines.
You know what you should look into for sewing machines? So we don't pick up regular sewing machines. We don't do the regular ones. We do the sergers. So watch for the sergers. They're like square looking ones with like usually anywhere from 3 to 4 thread options behind it. But they're the ones that cut off the fabric and they stitch it on the end so they're cool. We've sold 2 of the 3 that we have so far. So
I mean, I wouldn't mind selling them, but I mean, it just seems like everyone I sell, they want to just.
I had somebody ask a question on a watch today. I sold this very basic watch to this person. She initially sent me a message asking me if it was one that requires a phone, like to connect to. No, it's just a
Shake
basic
from
watch.
Whataburger.
What?
Whataburger. Whataburger's good.
Today she asked me in a message what the bottom button does. I don't know. Okay, I can't no more. Okay. What you smiling for over there, Bradley?
He sees my leg.
Leroy.
He's writing down notes for the prayer.
What was your sale
No,
of the week?
I'm chatting
Leroy?
back and forth with Roman here, and I was laughing at your button joke there.
What was my sale of the week? I have 2.
Yeah, 2. All right. What
What was
it?
your sale of the week?
That's
Was
right.
it on eBay or was it at the flea market?
What?
Was it on eBay or on the flea market?
No, eBay.
Okay.
It
Who's that?
wasn't.
Who's
it wasn't
singing?
expensive.
Is
Sharon.
that Gracie singing? Oh, Sharon. Beautiful, Sharon.
Sing it, Sharon. Sing it.
Thought I was in a Disney film
She said,
for a
"Oh
minute.
no."
Okay,
What
they're
is
the decals for
model cars.
mini
yeah.
for
Cool.
model cars.
How much
Yeah.
you
What'd
sell
you
it
sell it
for,
for?
Leroy?
Can't see it.
That's good.
Good job.
$22. Nice. Yeah.
Hey, that's
That's like-
typically something most people would throw in the garbage.
There was.
Hey, Joe.
I got a cigar box full of them. For
Oh,
$2,
wow.
For $2, and I made 3 lots of them, and that's the last one.
Good job. So
did you
did they
see
all
the-
sell for roughly that same price?
Yeah, one of them I think was a little more.
So you made 75, 80 bucks, 90 bucks on them. Good job.
Did you see the video where I made where Austin sold that little pack of ejection seats for an airplane, a model airplane?
Whataburger, right?
No.
Man, he sold a little pack
Are
of
you doing, Gracie?
ejection seats for a model airplane for pretty decent money. What is this? Anushka.
Anushka. What's an Anushka purse, Marcia? Good job. Oh, those are hinges.
Oh, cabinet hinges. Yeah.
I love me some hinges and some doorknob pulls. Painted leather.
Painted leather.
Hand painted leather purse.
Hand painted. Oh, I can do that.
Fancy.
Roman
Down to
said it's
Walmart,
Russian
get some
for
leather
sure.
and hand painted.
Right.
I might have one here. I have a Dooney and Burke. Does anybody want to paint on my Dooney and Burke? Nice.
I'll
What
paint
is
it.
that?
That's a piece for a generator.
How big was that, Leroy? You do free shipping
That's
on
just
all
like-
your stuff?
I did on that.
We used to have a Generac generator.
Did you? What happened to it?
Well, it was actually a Generac military generator
Oh, okay.
that we used to, when we lived in our old house before we moved here, we used to do metalwork. Nice. We used to do metalwork. So we have a plasma table. And so we used to use that plasma table before we got electricity hooked up. We
Okay.
used that Generac generator to run our plasma table. Our neighbors loved it. They loved it because that thing was loud. We had the cops called on us one night at 9 o'clock at night because the generator was running in the back. It was so shameful.
Why is Roman renaming his eBay store to Buck Mountain Barn? I don't think you can, Roman, because I've already taken the name.
But is it Buck Mountain Barn or did you change yours to Buck Mountain?
It's because it's Roman. That's why.
Roman
Oh.
does what he wants.
Roman does do what he wants.
He don't play by your rules, Chris. If he
Oh.
wants to name his show, his thing, Buck Mountain Barn, he can do
Yeah.
it.
See,
Ooh, look at
hey.
that. Chris, get your spare bedroom ready.
who's coming?
What? What?
Mr. Stady said he sold a weekend at Chris's for $300, non-refundable weekend of the 4th. Chris, FYI, get that spare bedroom ready.
Oh man, they in trouble.
I will have company on 4th of July. For anybody that forgot, my friends are coming to visit me. Brad, you could hitchhike with them. You could just hop
Wow.
on and ride with them.
Well,
Hey, tell it Whataburger, and
we're gonna be at the lake next week too for my son-in-law and his wife, or his wife. My son-in-law and my daughter will be at the lake next week, so we're gonna go take the boat and stuff over there.
Are we having a show next
Whose
week?
boat?
Is everybody gonna be around or what?
When's the
Is
4th?
the 4th of July on a Thursday?
It's on a Friday.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
we'll
I'll
have
be
it
around on Thursday.
Yeah, we'll have it on Thursday.
Where
That's
you gonna
just the
be,
3rd.
Chris? I mean,
Huh?
Brad?
I'll be around.
Brad, what are you doing for the 4th?
Same thing I do every other time, just work.
I am going to hang out with my family
By the way, sorry.
and my family friends from Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Nice. Hey,
You know what
Tam-
I will not be doing?
don't say she's
What?
not shooting fireworks. You got to get
Well,
that woman under
Will
control.
not be shooting fireworks.
Why? Did I,
You gotta get your woman in check, Chris.
why can't you shoot off fireworks?
Tammy won't let him.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a grown ass adult.
It's
She hates
burn money.
America.
It's like
This
she
is
hates
taking
what I'm
money.
doing.
What are you doing? What
He's
is that?
he's going back to Rhode Island.
You're going to
Big old
Greenville?
jet
So
airliner.
are you taking Gracie back?
No.
Oh.
So-
Oh. I was gonna say, don't take Gracie away yet.
And this is when I'm coming back.
I can't see the date. Oh, July 10th. That's my sister's birthday.
So you're going to Providence for the 4th. Where's that
Are you
at?
leaving? What day? I didn't catch. What day are you leaving?
Thursday.
So you're leaving the 3rd.
So you won't be on the show Thursday.
Actually, my flight isn't until like 9 o'clock.
He's gonna join us from the airport.
From the airport. Yes. Hey, where's Providence? Is that New York?
No.
They're Rhode Island.
Thank you.
Rhode
Thank you.
Island. Okay.
Leroy's going to drum. He's going to join us from the airport, and in unison, we're all going to scream bomb.
Oh, well, no, listen.
What'd you say, Brad?
He said Leroy's gonna join us from the airport, and we're all gonna scream the B word while he's on the phone.
Thanks, Brad. I'm saying the prayer tonight.
We're gonna do it, but then as soon as we do it, we're gonna kick Leroy off the show.
It's been a pretty boring show, Leroy. You should say the prayer tonight.
Yeah.
I've had to listen to Chris rant all night.
So I gotta leave to go. I gotta leave to go to the airport about 8 o'clock p.m. My flight leaves at 9. So it will be during the show. So I'll have
Where
to
are you flying out of?
Greenville.
You better leave before 8 o'clock.
How big of an airport is that?
Tiny, about the size of your living room.
You better. No, it's not.
How many terminals?
Oh,
Because
wait a minute. Yeah, it
Sioux Falls
is. I know
Airport
what
only
airport
has
it is.
like 4 or 5 terminals all in one lane.
Yeah. So you wait a minute, Leroy. Are you going to that airport that's got the little kiddie playground right next to it,
I think so.
and it's got the restaurant on the tarmac there?
No,
Chris said he'll come hang out with you until you fly out.
I'm going to the one. I'm going to the one that has the grass strip. I just go with my luggage and I just stand. The guy comes down.
You're so full of crap.
I was in a neighborhood today, and I was driving through this neighborhood to get my car fixed, and they had a grass airport. I thought it was so cool.
We have them here.
Yeah.
We have little, like our town that we live in has a little airport outside of town. It's only meant for like prop planes and like 2-seater planes, those type of things.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Oh no, Christy Nome flew into like South Dakota into the Sioux Falls airport, and they helicoptered her up here. But yeah,
Who?
We got
Christy Nome.
Is that a friend of yours?
You don't know who Christy
You know
Nome
who
is?
Christy Nome is?
She's the head of Homeland Security.
Oh, she's your friend?
No, she's not my friend.
Why
She
not?
used to be our.
She's in
She
charge.
used to be. She used to be our governor.
Oh, is she? So your friend is in charge of the homeland. She's the security for your homeland. That's
No.
cool
Steve-O from Jackass goes to our airport and does the skydiving thing.
Teresa's town has buffalo grazing. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have a discussion about buffalo. Okay.
Hey, real quick, Scott. Look, I got your favorite thing right here, my man. Okay, go ahead.
So, silver-haired stacker Todd said that my town has buffalo grazing at the airport.
Probably does.
FYI, we don't have buffalo in South Dakota. We have bison.
Is that better?
Ain't that the same thing?
You're saying
No,
it
they're
in a
not
very,
the same thing.
You're saying it very
It's a
stuck
place-
up way.
though.
That's because the only reason I said it that way, and I know my daughter's not watching, but my daughter informed me that we do not have buffalo in the state of South Dakota. We have bison.
Hey, Brad, do you have your notepad?
I don't. I can get one.
So what's the difference between a bison and a buffalo?
Hold on, and I'll tell you.
One has
So
four
you don't
legs
know,
and
you
the
have
other
to
has.
Google it.
3.
I do, because my daughter told me that we don't have buffalo here. We have bison.
What you got, Leroy? What I need to take a note on?
Can we do a bison super chat, please?
Ice. Oh yeah. Let me. I'll put that in my phone.
Oh, now I get it. Now I get it.
There you go.
So it says, The term bison and buffalo are often used interchangeably, particularly in North America. They refer to to distinct animals with different characteristics. Bison, specifically the American bison and the European bison, are native to North America and Europe. Buffalo, like the African buffalo and the water buffalo,
lame.
are native
So
to
lame.
Africa and Asia.
He sounded like Trump.
What?
He sounded like Trump.
They're-
Oh my! So I
they're
have to
lame.
make one. I have to make one political comment. It's not even really a political comment, but he dropped the F-bomb on national TV.
Made Grams and Pops proud.
Yeah.
I about died.
Yeah.
They said, Brad said, Buffalo lame. They're really, really lame.
Hello, very lame, very lame. We're going to fill the plains with beautiful, beautiful bison.
Chris getting surprised because someone doesn't know who Christy Nome is. The pot
I
calling the
do.
kettle black. Yeah, but you
Hey.
do. But you don't know who the one guy is.
Chris knows
You don't
Chris
even
knows
know who the one
everybody
guy
in
is.
Trump's administration.
Wait a minute.
What'd you say, Brad?
I said Chris knows everybody in Trump's administration.
Funny.
Here's looking at you, Mr.
Hold on.
Hexhead.
I have to make a comment to Roman's thing. So Roman says Christy Nome is actually very cute. FYI, if you
Yes.
see a close up of Christy Nome,
This is typical woman stuff. Got to dog other women.
not really. No, I'm not. I'm just saying there's a picture of her that surfaced and she has so much makeup caked on. It's horrible. Those with natural beauty, not the caked on crap.
Roman don't care.
Roman, okay. Roman's not my friend. So Roman hasn't been my friend since Cincinnati.
Ooh, beef. Not
He knows
us.
why.
Hey, Teresa.
What? Oh, God.
Leroy.
Okay. No more
matter,
political
Leroy?
talk.
Hey, Chris.
What?
Chris.
He wasn't looking at her face. Why y'all leaving just me on here?
Because you're pretty.
Teresa doesn't like me too much. Roman, you know why? You know why, Roman?
Did he buy stuff at the flea
Nope.
market?
I'll see if he can remember and type it in the chat why Roman's not my friend.
Oh, well, Roman do something bad to you?
Roman knows.
Uh-oh.
I'd rather be Christy
said he'd
Nome's friend
rather
who doesn't wear makeup.
Hey, I got a milestone. I've sold over 3,000 items on eBay.
You did what? You did what?
I've sold over 3,000 items on eBay.
Hey, Chris, you ever hear
Oh,
this
wow.
song? Chris, you ever hear this song before?
What sound?
Whoop-de-doo!
That's an accomplishment, Leroy. You be nice
How many have you
now.
sold, Leroy?
That was kind of funny, actually. I can't help it. That was funny. That was very funny.
Todd says, did you see Tammy's eyes on Chris's last video? She is great. Dude, I laughed so hard at that video. For anybody that,
eyes.
again, I'm going to plug it again. For anybody that has not gone to watch Chris's videos with Tammy, they are a hoot. Because she does not let Chris get away with a single thing on their videos. She will call him out for
I'm gonna tell
everything.
you, I can't get her. I can't. I've had to do 2 videos without her because one day she had some things
She
had to
doesn't
do,
feel
and-
good.
Yeah, she doesn't feel good. So it's just hard. It's just, I wish she would do them every day, but some days she just can't, So, but
Dang it, man. You're going to have to put a sticker on your videos for, so we'll know which ones have Tammy and which ones don't.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh, I was just
You
kidding.
put a little,
Oh, dang.
no.
Sorry, Chris.
you put a little thing up here, Tammy.
Here you go, Chris.
Appearance.
Chris,
It's
I
an
don't know if that
appearance
makes you
by
feel good or
Tammy.
not. I don't know if that makes you feel good, buddy.
10K. That's
oh
pretty
wow,
awesome, too.
that's awesome, Leroy.
Oh, Chris,
No, Chris, that was your perfect opportunity to go, well, whoop-de-doo.
oh, Leroy, whoop-de-doo!
You can say something like, That's awesome. Do you
Leroy,
want a
I'm
chest
not
or a
far
metal?
behind you.
No.
You want a chest or a metal to
I'm not
pin
far
it on?
behind you.
Higher than me,
Yeah.
though. God,
Well,
you gotta-
Leroy, here's the difference: is you've been doing it for 20 years.
How many flea market items do you think you've sold, Leroy?
Oh God.
Yeah. How many
No,
flea market guys have you sold?
I could tell you this. I could tell you this. More than twice in my life, I've had dollar sales and made over $1,000 on dollar items. So I sold over 1,000 items in
Good
one
job.
day.
That's a pretty good sell-through rate. I mean, a
That-
pretty decent sell-through rate.
That's good. 90 days. Just passed it in 164 items. That's really
Yeah.
good.
I love your glue too. Your glue's awesome.
You're, what? What'd you say? What'd you say, Brad?
Hey,
He
Brad,
likes the glue.
Brad,
he
what's
likes the
yours?
glue.
Brad, yours
You
must
gotta
be
look
over-
at it, Chris, to understand it.
The
Brad,
glue?
Brad,
Yes.
you must be over 10K.
I'm probably around 10K. I guess.
So,
I don't see
Chris,
no
in your
glue.
video, Tammy said, "Don't make my face do things."
Yeah. Yeah.
12K.
Okay, hold on. I gotta correct Mr. Sadie. Mr. Sadie, my name is right here. You spelt it wrong.
No, look here. Todd's got you, Leroy.
Leroy sold Snap.
1,000. He sold 10,000.
Yeah, he sold 10,000 of them for $1 each.
You sell Snap-on for $1 each. You'll sell 1,000 of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Heck.
Score!
What?
Field goal!
Did you sell?
I did. I put my stuff on mute, but you want to see what I sold?
What'd you
So
sell?
we bought a Simmons electric drum kit. So it has the 2-foot pedals, it has the main centerpiece, and then it has all the drums.
Yeah.
I listed like 3 different sets of drums, the 2 pedals individually, and the centerpiece that controls all the electronics. We paid $40 for the whole thing. I sold the centerpiece that controls the electronics yesterday for $55. And just now I sold the big pedal and the little pedal for $39.99 and $54.99. So I am in the profit.
What
Not a good
did
price.
you
Chris, the way you just did that, you sounded like my father-in-law. You need to mute him.
Brad,
Mute him.
good. Brad, it wasn't as good.
Oh, that was pretty funny too.
Great job.
Brad, that's Brad.
Okay, hold on. So that Troy, Mr. Elmer, Mr. Glue, he said he was a full-time.
Don't call him Mr. Glue. That was just a dumb joke. Okay, that was a dumb joke.
It's okay.
But the glue is great.
He said he had a 30-year driving career. Did you drive OTR? I'm just curious.
Driving career, kick pedal, and another more kick pedal. Look.
I can't get over that, dude. Every time I hear that, it makes me giggle.
Oh wow.
Listen,
Well,
I
I'm glad that me and Tammy can entertain folks.
want to tell you
I'm
guys
happy.
I got a
Maybe
kick
y'all
out of it.
enjoy that.
Like I said on Tuesday, Corey, I sit with my headphones in and listen to YouTube,
why is mine small?
and then Corey sits over there and does his. So while I was listening to your video, it was playing, and I was laughing, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
Well, see,
Hope so.
that's what
What'd
I
you get,
live with,
Leroy?
man. I
That's
live with
what
me.
it was,
I can't even complete a conversation in my
That's
house half the time.
Why? Because Tammy throws you under the bus.
It's either her or my daughter, man. You get them two together, golly.
See, somebody said I remind them of their. Did they say daughter or daughter-in-law?
Daughter-in-law.
Daughter-in-law, Trisha. See, it's the T names.
Yeah, daughter-in-law.
Tammy and Teresa and Trisha. What's your daughter's name, Chris?
Brianna.
Oh, she's out. No, then it just lost it all.
JP said he loves Whataburger.
Janet.
Whataburger?
It's Janet. It's Janet.
Whataburger.
It's
It's
Janet.
Janet.
Janet loves Whataburger. I like Whataburger. Oh, what are you eating, Leroy?
Ice cream.
Look at the drip.
Leroy, you gotta tell us what you're eating.
I don't know.
Is it good?
You don't know what Sharon brought you?
It's supposed to be chocolate, and it looks like it's vanilla, and I won't eat it if it's vanilla.
Oh no.
Go get some chocolate syrup. Put it in it.
Well, and someone ain't picky about what they eat.
Over the road Atlas van lines for 18 years.
Soda Road and Atlas.
Maybe, maybe, just maybe.
Just
No, that wasn't how. Oh, I've been out of the military for more than 18 years. I would say Atlas Vans is who hauled all my stuff back from New York to South Dakota.
is it vanilla, Leroy?
Leroy?
Leroy.
Did you say Leroy?
I said Leroy.
No, I sound like you said Leroy.
I have
Fat
never.
burger?
Have you ever heard of Cookout? Have you ever heard of ever heard of Cookout?
We have cookouts here on the 4th of July.
Yeah, those are awesome. No, Brad, it's a store. It's a
joke. It's a joke. You don't have to explain.
Hold on, Leroy. Leroy. They said stop the presses because Leroy's a picky eater.
I am.
Yeah, Leroy's big.
See, I don't like chocolate ice cream. I like vanilla.
Man, Leroy, how come you don't like vanilla?
Grab some chocolate
Change my
syrup.
skin color.
Did he say it tastes like food color? What did he say?
It was racist, Chris. It was racist.
Oh,
It was very.
oh, I don't need to hear that then. Leroy, we can't be that way.
La 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 la.
Have y'all tried the Wendy's new swirl frosties? Man, Brad, you gotta try it. You gotta try it. They got caramel crunch. They got caramel strawberry.
You know what?
They got a brownie with chocolate and fudge. Oh,
You know what's really good?
what?
McDonald's just came out with a s'mores Mr. McFlurry.
Yeah, but why? Because none of their flurry machines.
You mean
work,
their ice
ever.
cream's not machine's not broken?
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't. I had one the other day when I got
Their
Corey
ice
at lunch. I
cream-
just didn't tell him I got one. I didn't bring him one.
Their ice cream machines are always
Mr. Sadie, that's enough. We're gonna have to put you in timeout.
Brad said, "What do you mean McDonald's ice machine's not broken?"
Why do ducks fly over South Dakota?
upside down.
Chad,
Oh yes.
There's nothing worth crap.
Ah.
here.
Be honest, Chad. Was that in one of your joke books, or did you just pick that up?
Look at Corey. I didn't tell him I got ice cream the other day when I got McDonald's. When I brought him McDonald's, not this week, the last time I brought him McDonald's.
Dairy Queen has excellent blizzards, Janet.
Yeah,
Dairy
we like,
Queen does. Hold on. What's your favorite kind of blizzard from Dairy Queen?
Ew.
Chocolate dip strawberry blizzard.
I like the.
That's mine. I like that one, and I like the Royal New York cheesecake blizzard.
I normally like the Reese's peanut butter cups. The only one that I really like.
Corey does Reese's with, or no, he doesn't. He does Butterfinger with chocolate ice cream.
Hey, what's your favorite slushie from Sonic?
I don't like slushy.
Grape.
Leroy,
Ew.
I'm a grape guy. I'm a grape
you don't
guy.
eat slushies. You don't drink slushies.
No,
So
I
every time I go
probably
to
have had a
Sonic-
I like
strawberry
water.
one.
I like watermelon slushes too.
Yes, watermelon with nerds. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Watermelon or cherry with nerds. That's the bomb right there. But I tell you what, I've eaten more Frosties, them Frosty swirls from Wendy's than I've eaten a Frosty in my lifetime.
We don't stop at Wendy's very often.
You need to ease up on that, Chris.
Yeah, I know my diabetes can't handle it. But yeah, Teresa, you got to go get
I
one
got
of their
some stuff for
swirls.
you though. I have some blood sugar pills that you can buy from me. I only have one bottle left.
No, I don't need them. My
I've
sugar's
already
not.
sold all of them.
I went on another new medication. Or not new. Well, yeah, it is new. I just added it to my ones I'm taking now. So now I'm taking 2 different medications and insulin. So
I don't like Chad's jokes tonight.
Why
I'm
not?
sorry.
I thought. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, he's got another one here. Hold on.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go with
don't, I
it.
don't like Chad's jokes tonight.
It says, "How do you know the toothbrush was invented in South Dakota? If it was invented anywhere else, it would have been called a teeth brush."
No,
Wow.
Roman might need to be put in timeout too.
Hey, I asked what kind of Sundays you guys like, and nobody saw it because somebody go
What
back.
kind of Sunday?
Football Sundays.
Yeah, football Sundays.
Those are my favorite.
Sunday, really?
If I could only have one Sunday for
Racing
the rest of my
Sunday.
life, it'd be football Sundays.
Racing Sunday.
I'm not a huge fan of Sundays.
Yeah. Why not?
I just don't.
Sunday is the greatest day.
If
of the
I was
week.
going to do anything, I'd do a banana split.
That's a Sunday.
Then I'd do a banana split, minus the
really?
bananas.
Did you see mine?
Do you
No,
remember- What's yours, Leroy?
I'm looking.
What? I don't see it. What is
Mine
it?
is coffee,
Coffee, ice
ice
cream
cream
with
with
caramel.
caramel topping.
Where do you see that at?
Look up farther in the chat.
I
Oh,
got
he
it.
put
I'll
it
get it.
in
I
the
got it. I got it. I got it.
So, hey, do you remember the? Oh man, that caramel, man! I tell you, caramel is good.
Caramel?
Jimmy whipped cream and 2 cherries. I'm nice. Hey,
What's
you
Jimmy's
know
whipped
at
cream?
Dairy Queen, Leroy, you know when they take the ice cream cones and they dip it in that chocolate and it turns hard, man. I
Called a
love them
dipped
things.
cone.
Yes, I love them things.
You like
I
when
love-
it
You
turns
can
hot?
also do the same thing by getting one of their dilly bars.
You like when they
What's-
dip it in chocolate and it turns hot?
What's a dibbly
Oh
bar?
my gosh. Oh
You
my
don't know what a-
gosh.
Why couldn't the baby Jesus be born in South Dakota? Because they couldn't find 3 wise men. Or a bro-
God! Oh my gosh!
What Chad on a roll tonight?
Hey now though, but we don't have a whole lot of that P word here. It's too cold for people to be out on. We don't have streetwalkers. It's too cold. So
Ah, okay. So, what's the temperature been like up there this week, there, Teresa?
today it was in the 70s. Well, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here, it was, oh my gosh. Like it was 99
80?
degrees.
What,
No, it was
80?
99 to 101 plus
Okay.
humidity.
Sharon's
yeah.
listening to you.
Why?
What?
That's not ladylike. Tell her to stop.
So, wait a minute. So, y'all have actually gotten to the 90-degree weather up there with humidity.
No, that's 99 degrees plus humidity.
So the real feel was over 100.
My
Yeah.
car was 108 when I got in it today.
Yes, and today at 2:00 it was 108 here.
Can I ask
Oh
a
man,
question?
hold on, Josh. I'm looking.
What, Leroy?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Which question?
My question is for Chris. How many blender pots, Keurig pots did you sell this week? And did you take any less than 4 days to disassemble them?
No, it took 1 day to disassemble them.
He did it on Tuesday.
Yeah, I did one Tuesday. So hold on a minute. I'll tell you exactly how many I sold this week. So from Thursday to Thursday, is that what we're doing, Leroy?
Sorry, I'm showing Josh.
1, 2,
Oh,
3, 4, 5.
All right, everybody's gonna go in timeout.
Wait a minute. You got to tell
Yeah,
her.
wait a minute.
whoever's watching later.
All
Oh,
right, let's see.
I
There's
see
kids
what
in the
everybody's
room.
Yeah.
There's kids in the room. Let's talk nice.
Okay. I sold
only
5,
if they're
Leroy.
reading the chat.
Oh,
He just did it for that. Duh.
oh, sorry. I was just trying.
Man.
Which I sold 5 of them, Leroy. 5 pieces.
You only had 5 you took out of the machine. It took you $5.
No, sir.
What?
No, sir. I got a bin full right here. I got a bin full right here.
Real prayer tonight. Andy says it has to be a real prayer tonight. He can't do a real prayer. It has to be a fake prayer.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been doing pretty good with them carry parts. The little motors in there, they sell pretty good.
Why?
I've been doing really good with them. Hey, I've sold all. Oh, let me tell you, I got another return thing I want to talk about. So I've sold all of the RWF 1200A refrigerator filters. I did sell a 2-pack last week to someone, and they messaged me, and they said they asked me, and then they bought the item. I sent it to them, and let me get to it.
Are you sure you sent it to them and not somebody else?
Yeah, they got it. They got it. Hold on.
Bingo. That died. And he made it here and he died. That was Bingo.
Oh.
The little.
Okay, so it's Bradley. The guy's name is Bradley. Bradley.
Oh,
He said,
okay. Chad has to get blocked.
okay, why are
He cannot be a sponsor tonight.
There
He is
are
just
no
rude as.
everyone has the same deal. Golly, boy, he's off the chain tonight.
Dang.
Are you Googling these? He's got to be Googling these.
Chat GPT's giving him some great ideas.
Where does Chad live?
Chat GBT.
He lives in North Carolina.
So,
It is.
so the guy he got the 2. He ordered 2 packs, so 6 air filters, right? I mean, refrigerator filters. Well, he says, "Good evening. These are way too small for my Samsung water filter. Do you have RWF 42A S size, whatever?" And then he tells me, and I says, "No." And I told him the other 2 that I have, and he says, and then I tell him, I says, "Yeah, just open a return." You know what he opened a return with? He opened it as an INAD, item not as described in pictures and photos. I called eBay and I'm like, this idiot, man, look. I mean, he obviously does not know.
That's exactly what you said, Jim. Did you say this idiot?
Yeah,
Hey, Chris.
I want to know. Here's my problem. I want to know if that's what eBay says every time Chris calls. This idiot. Hey, give it to the new guy.
You need to start filming your conversation with eBay.
They're probably like, what'd he say?
Hold on, though. But you have to make sure it's legal in your state.
You can edit out their part of it. We just want to hear your part.
No,
Oh.
no, I'd say I'd do theirs too, because South Dakota is a one-party state, so you can record whoever you want here in South Dakota. So just make sure South Carolina is a one-party state.
I learned a lot about South Dakota tonight.
But I messaged the guy.
True.
And I told
None
him,
of
I
it's true.
said, you opened it as an item not as described. The item was described. You just ordered the wrong one.
Is that what
But
you told him?
I sent him I said, I noticed you opened return. I went ahead and sent you a label, but you opened return under false terms. You did receive the item as described in pictures and photos. You just needed a different item than what you ordered. You ordered the wrong item. Let's see. You ordered let's see. Please revise your return because you ordered the wrong item. You needed a different item than what I have. Again, I ask you to please revise return. Thank you. Blah, blah, blah. So I was like,
Can't hear him now.
what in the world?
Oh, are you playing with that? I thought it was me.
What did you say?
Nothing. Keep going.
Keep going, Chris. We're enjoying the go,
My
man.
headphones were going in and out.
Yeah. Tell the story, brother. We're
I
waiting.
just told you. I read it. Did y'all not paying attention?
What?
What?
Hey, Chris, somebody said that when you call eBay needs to call Tammy and tell Tammy she needs to get you under control.
Yeah. For real, brother.
What's the problem?
Are you frozen?
No.
Oh.
Did you mute me, Brad?
No.
No.
Hey, Chris, it's your show. You can do what you want. It's your show.
Look at their face. Chris is like,
Had the bobblehead going. Buck Mountain Barn bobbleheads. That needs to be your enema, man. Because
Buck Mountain Bobble?
You've had that head going all night talking about those customers and what the conversation you have with a thrift store and what eBay.
Hold on. Mr. Sadie has it right. He says Chris is the only eBay seller that could monetize his messages. He would pay you to see them.
I'm telling you, Chris, it's gold. You should take that idea.
Wait a minute. What?
So
now?
he's saying you need
Film
to
your
show us
session.
every message you send to a customer, you need to drop into a Word file so we
Yeah.
can see your messages to customers.
I just read you one though.
No, I know, but he wants to know all of them. Mr. Sadie wants to know all of your messages you send out to people like that.
Oh, so y'all didn't hear because Brad was playing with the new mic settings. Is that
I
what it
did
was?
not mess with the mic.
Yeah, I saw it. I went and looked, and I saw that it was adjusted. Yeah.
I didn't adjust it.
Somebody did. You the only other one that can.
I'm at a church. Would I lie about something like that?
Okay. Well,
You are going to be strike down. You are
see,
going to
now
get struck
Teresa
by
just told on you. See
You're
there?
going to get struck
No,
by
she just said I shouldn't
lightning.
lie. I'm not.
Are you at church?
Yeah.
Oh,
Release the files, Chris. Release the files.
So wait a minute. What are y'all asking me to do?
We're asking you to record your conversations with eBay. We want to hear it.
I don't think you do.
Yes, we do. You can
Oh,
edit
we
out
do.
eBay's part,
Next conversation, you should do it on camera.
put it in your videos.
But we don't want to hear what eBay says. We only want to hear what you say.
Yeah.
We'll make up what eBay says on the other side.
But
That would be
sometimes I get
freaking
kind of
awesome.
overly excited.
Do
We
you
can
cuss
tell.
at them?
That's the reason we want you to do it.
Hold on. Do you cuss at them?
No, I don't cuss. No.
hey, Teresa. You know,
Ever. You've never dropped the F-bomb or the S word.
Like no, I haven't done that in the last 8 years.
You've never said shit.
Might have done that maybe once or twice in 8 years.
Have you ever said see you next Tuesday?
I don't even know what that is. Is
Hey.
that like
you
a
got
hamburger
headphones
thing?
on.
It's okay. We'll go on to the next one.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
You know how you guys said we should have him talk, and then we'll do like they do.
We'll fill in.
We'll do like they do on a cat show. So you know how like they go around the horn. So every time Chris says a question, and then it's your turn, then Chris will say a question, then it's Brad's turn, then Chris will say a question, it's my turn. We'll just go around the horn, and we'll just like when it's time to answer whatever Chris says, somebody else has to do it. That'd be great.
So I mean, wait a minute. Y'all want me to record my conversations with eBay?
Yes.
Your next conversation you have with eBay, pull up before you call them, set up your recording stuff, and video record your
And then
conversation with eBay.
And do what with it?
Send it to me.
Put it on
That's
your
all I'm
videos.
asking.
Put it on your videos, brother.
I don't think that'd be a good idea.
I do. Why are you a liar?
No, I don't think so.
Do what? A liar?
I think people would get a kick out of it, bro.
You think so?
I don't call eBay. I just message them on Facebook Messenger, and then they just answer and they just fix it.
Oh no, eBay calls me. eBay calls.
When
I
you
don't actually call them. eBay calls me.
And you tell them this is my show.
But you do it by requesting a callback. So it's not like they're just going to call you and say, Chris, we just had this premonition that you were going to have a problem.
That's
So we
exactly what
decided to
they
call
do.
you.
Yeah, I fill out the help section, and when they go to do their thing down at the bottom,
they're like, hell, oh God, it's that barn guy again. Yes. I see you've been with eBay for 4 years now.
no, it's
Go ahead,
yours.
Brad.
I
Go
think I've
ahead.
been with eBay for 4 years or 7 years.
Go ahead. No, let Brad do it. Go ahead, Chris. Act like you're calling eBay. Go ahead.
Yes, I see you've requested a call back from eBay. Before we get started, can we confirm your account?
Yes.
I'm going to need more information.
Well, what information do you want?
I need your social security number.
No, don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
I need your firstborn child.
Well,
So-
they ask you for your name. William Phillips is my
So,
name.
Brad,
or something
ask him
like
what
that.
his problem
What
is.
was the name of your first pet?
Yeah.
Ask
Yeah.
him what his problem is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brad, ask him what his problem is.
Okay, all right. Well, I see you have called in reference to order 177654321. How can I help you today?
This is no good because it's impromptu and I can't figure out.
Pontoon? He got it. Ah, here we go. Here we go. I'm trying to get there.
And now, Chris's word of the week.
Impromptu.
That's what I said. Impromptu.
It's not tune, it's impromptu.
Oh.
There's no NE on the end of it.
All right. I can't do it, Brad, because
I'll do it. Go ahead, Brad. Let's go.
Thanks for being your loyal customer for 100 years.
Let's go,
body,
Brad.
body. So I see you.
He froze. See, Jesus got him.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Oh.
that's typical eBay.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
He was frozen,
Okay,
Brad.
you back, Brad. You back.
Yes.
He did that on purpose. Jesus took out Brad.
Brad, you can't do it, man. You can't do it.
He can. He one more time.
He's gone again.
Did you
Did
see
he
Corey?
freeze or is he
Corey
frozen?
says it's Chris, it's an impromptu, like a mix between an impromptu and a spittoon, where you just need to spit it out.
Oh. Poor Brad.
Brad, come back, Brad.
Brad's frozen. Man.
Brad.
Oh. Hey,
That's
see,
super-
I told you.
Oh, that was so funny, though.
I told you
Oh my
Jesus
God.
got him.
You
That's
do
typical-
know, you do
that's
though, Chris.
typical eBay.
Next time you have eBay call you back, you should record your thing and let me have it. I could have fun with that. I don't even know crap about editing, but I would have fun with that.
You don't
I
do
might
any-
get Corey involved.
There we go.
Brad.
Hello.
Yes.
You,
Hi.
bet, you
Hi,
better
is this
quit.
eBay?
eBay. I see you're calling in reference to order 765432111.
Yes, I am.
You having an issue with a buyer? What is your issue?
They say that they bought a tool that didn't work. They told them to send it back to me. They sent me back a Barbie doll.
Brad, did you seriously freak out?
We're sorry. We're experiencing internet issues at eBay this afternoon. Um,
So I don't know what to do. They sent me an opened package and there was nothing in the package.
You just
Was-
contradicted yourself, Leroy. You said they sent you a Barbie doll. Now they're going to call you a liar.
Yeah.
You're a liar.
So what should I do, sir?
Oh my goodness. Do you have a gun?
Yes.
Are you within driving distance of this buyer?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to do.
Well, thank you.
I'm gonna pass you off to my supervisor. They may
Okay.
be able to help you.
Oh, her on the phone. Yes. Hi. Is this Teresa?
Oh, you ain't bringing me into
You're the supervisor.
this. This is Teresa. How can I help you?
Hi.
Oh, I like. She's from Savannah, where they got that just dripping off of their tongue. Yes.
I'm having a problem with a buyer. I sent them an item. They told me that they didn't receive the right item, and it's not even close to the item that I sent them.
Did you tell them to return it?
I did, and they sent me back a Barbie doll, and I sold them a ratchet.
Did she have clothes on?
No, there was no clothes on, and the bottom of her feet had had LB on them.
Had what?
LB on the bottom of her feet.
Did you report this to the police department?
Ma'am, I just want to know. They gave me a negative feedback.
But that's based on their experience, not you. That's based on their experience. So if they say you didn't send back if you didn't send them that, then that's their experience, and I just can't remove it.
But as you can see, I have 10,000 feedback on eBay. There's no way.
And
But ma'am, I've been here for 10 years.
I can't.
She's like, and
And
that's pretty much the way it is. And
I've never had them tell
wait a
me
minute.
and.
Are y'all asking me to make those videos?
Yes.
I just said for the next conversation that you have, record it. Like video record yourself talking to eBay. We don't care what eBay says, so don't put your phone on speakerphone.
I have
We just
to,
want to hear why.
so
Are
I
you
can hear
deaf?
it. Yeah, so I can hear it. Yeah.
You're not one of the ones that talks into your phone while you're searching for stuff, are you?
I do.
Oh my God.
I have to.
No.
I use text to
have
talk a lot, but
I have to do
not when
it.
I'm searching. I type it, but
If I have to, so I
but
read
if I'm
something
on
the other day.
phone
A
with
friend of-
eBay, I got the phone sitting right here so I can get on the computer and look up the stuff.
Okay,
that they
then
want me to
record
look
it.
up.
We'll bleep out what eBay says, but record yourself next time you call eBay.
Really?
Yep. And then send me the file. Send me the video. Look at that. Dude, FYI, in case anybody cares, we still have 24 people in here.
Because we're funny. This is hilarious. There's no listen. Roman doesn't hang around if you're boring.
Yeah.
I've known Roman for years.
He also doesn't sell you his pants. In
Yeah.
case you care.
Well,
I'm going to put that out there.
it's
I'm
been 2 hours, Brad.
Okay. Well, this was a
Anybody got
boring
anything
show.
they
I
want to
can-
say before we bow our heads?
Wait a minute. What did Brad say? He said
It is
something.
boring. I gotta say a prayer for tonight. I mean, it's not that it was boring. It was just that most of the stuff that happened tonight had something to do with you, Chris. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I mean, other than the South Dakota jokes, everything was Chris oriented.
What in the
Fucking
never
foul,
knew.
Alex.
Hey,
Mr. Sadie.
oh, thank you for Mr. Sadie. I'll do my best though. I'll throw something out here.
You gotta do a super first.
We got a super. Oh yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna give you Chris. There you go.
Look, here's
Hold
a
on,
good
before
one.
you
Here's a good one from
That's a
Chad.
good one. That's a
This is
good
a good
one.
one, and it's so true. Why do Tennessee volunteers eat cereal straight from the box? They choke whenever they get near a bowl.
No, he's not wrong.
I get a question.
Yes.
Wait, can you play that last video again?
Sure.
Now, if you take the hay bale out and you put a toilet there, is that what Chris sounds like when he has to go poop?
I don't know.
Leroy.
Could be.
Leroy.
It's like he got-
PG says she don't get that one. Ping, it's
It's
because
because they
Tennessee
choke
is a
every time
college
they-
football team and they can never win a bowl game.
Yeah, it's a
They
sports joke.
choke.
It's a
Okay.
sports joke. Ping.
Before we bow our heads to pray, does anybody got anything to say? What you got, Leroy?
What you got, Leroy?
Be nice.
It's PG.
He had to keep it to himself after he said that. He's like, I got nothing to say.
Y'all
No,
forget
yeah,
these are
because-
PG ratings.
Listen, everybody have a good weekend. Stay hydrated. It's bad. I'm gonna be out all weekend. I'm hoping that I can make it.
Bad hot.
Yeah. So everybody just make sure you stay hydrated and
We're only supposed to get in the low 80s, so I'm okay.
So when's the
Chris?
4th? When's the 4th?
Next Friday.
Next Friday. Okay. Well, we'll see everybody.
and I'll be at the airport next week.
Yeah.
You're gonna at least pop in so we can yell.
All right, go ahead, Brad.
What? Why'd he get quiet?
Because Leroy froze,
Oh, did he?
drinking his Slurpee. Must be chocolate, Leroy,
So
or is it vanilla and you're just gonna eat it anyway?
So tomorrow I will be going to the Midland, South Carolina reseller meetup in the morning.
Want to make a bet you won't go?
Be nice to all those people you meet. Don't act hillbilly. Just be nice to them.
I will. I'm debating on whether or not I'll take my GoPro or not.
Are you gonna wear your bib overalls to be truly Southern?
No, I'm not doing that.
Are you gonna
Whatever.
Are you gonna be another Moy reseller?
A what?
Another more reseller.
I guess so. Yeah,
Okay, let us know how it goes. I'm curious.
I will. I'm debating on taking my GoPro or taking my strap thing from my phone, but I don't know. We'll see. I know Shane Soda City Flips is going to be there. There's a couple other people living in that area. I kind of hope to meet someone. I hope they come. I don't know if they will.
You
or
have
not.
someone. You have Tammy.
Tammy's
Tammy!
not-
Hey!
Somebody.
She's
Who
not
are you-
going.
Who are you thinking, Julian?
No, Julie.
No,
Is he
he ain't
even
gonna be
real? Is he AI? Because you just never see him.
He's busy working.
He's busy taking care of the dog
The dogs.
and
Oh.
the house that's falling apart.
Yeah, is that house falling apart now?
No, they just have water issues.
Yeah.
Now is
and
it
that-
the one they live in or the one that he's got his eBay store in?
Both.
yes, and it ain't too shabby.
Yeah. I know. I was watching
like
one
it.
and he was having water leaks around the old fireplaces or the
In the
brick-
house
brick
that they
pillar.
live in.
All right, go ahead, Brad.
All right. Everybody finished? You said your piece, Chris?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Bow your
Well,
head.
Hey,
I
Brad,
don't have a
you're
lot
in
to
the-
work with. Let's see what I
Brad,
can do.
you're in the church, so you gotta make sure this one's good.
Well, the storm just passed, so hopefully the lightning's going with it. All right.
Okay.
I don't
Bow your
want.
head.
All right, everybody. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. You see us here tonight, and thank you so much for another good show. This show is really Chris heavy, God. So we'll just throw up prayers for Chris. One, God help him sell that Dulcimer. He really needs to sell that thing. He's got money invested in it. We pray more than that, God, that you broker a peace deal between Chris and his eBay price thrift store. That thing is outrageous. It's out of sight. They're messing up his profits and bringing great distress to his mental health, as we all witnessed here tonight. Help him as he does that trash panda thing in local dumpsters to find stuff to sell. Watch over that meetup Chris is going to tomorrow that he's talked about 7 times now. Those people have no idea what's about to hit them. We pray you protect Chris from that army of scammers that just laying in wait to ambush him. It's his show. Don't let us forget that, God. It's his show. I'm trying to find something to say about Teresa. Maybe get her a decent hat and a better shirt. That'd be a good start. Get Leroy a Whataburger sponsorship. Help Christy Numb's Butterface. We found that out tonight. She got a butterface. Filthy-minded chat. They are some scoundrels. Help those eBay reps who takes Chris's calls. Ain't in hell, but it's coming.
Is that it?
That's it. Amen.
He said
Amen.
amen.
Hasta la vista, everybody.
Um,